let me tell you about the promises that I've made and what happened. I promised to put an end to the willy-nilly use of development incentives. And within 6 months after I got elected, we had adopted a state-of-the-art development incentive policy. Now, some people will tell you that it killed economic development, but that's not true. What it did was kill stupid stuff. When you look at where we were, we're still doing incentives, but we're doing it where it matters, where there's a market failure and a reason. The second thing I told folks was, I'll be smart with the money. And in this recession, in the worst financial crisis the nation has seen since the Great Depression, your city's finances today are the strongest they've been in a decade. We had tripled the debt in the previous decade before I got elected. We had gone from $500 million to $1.5 billion in debt, and $1 billion of that was for bars and restaurants and hotels and retail stores, what Kendrick Blackwood calls booze and baubles. We had $1 billion worth of booze and baubles. That's not happening now. We're putting debt on the books, but what we're spending our money now for is police stations and fire stations and street reconstruction and sidewalks and things that cities actually should be doing. I said that I was going to focus on infrastructure, and we had run up a bill of deferred infrastructure maintenance of $13 billion. We have huge problems. We have been putting 6 billion gallons of diluted sewage into the Missouri River, the Little Blue River, and the other streams here. We now have the best overflow control plan in the country. We also put money into neighborhoods. We were able to fight our way through the City Council this year with $67 million in previously authorized bonds at a time when interest rates are as low as they're ever going to be and construction costs are as low as they're ever going to be, and we put that money into the neighborhoods. We said clean, safe neighborhoods in a city that works, and we focused on citizen satisfaction. And you're going to hear a lot about this. People are going to say we made no progress. Actually, we have significant, statistically significant, the kinds of stuff I like to talk about, statistically significant improvements in 18 different areas since 2008. And again, we did that during a period where we had to cut the budget, where we had to lay people off, where we had to freeze salaries. We did it in the teeth of a terrible, terrible recession.